Hey friends, it's Squid and I'm back again with another PU Live. This is going to be our 6th session. As we do every time when I start, I do like to check where we are on the ladder. We were, I believe, around 31st or something like that, I believe. It's been a few days, or actually, it's been like 6 days, maybe even 5 days since I have last done PU. And we are somewhere over here. We are at 37th at a rank of 14-14. I'll highlight it per usual. And also, we'll see how much higher we could jump up. There must be other people coming up, because I remember we were around at least 31. Because here's our friend again. Fuck you, buddy. Because I remember we were a little bit higher. I just remember being up a little bit higher on the ladder. I wonder, do you lose points if you don't play a couple days? Because I could have sworn that we weren't at 14-14. I think we were at 14-18. I'm not concerned about it. So that's where we are on the ladder today. We're starting at 37th, and we're going to climb ourselves up. And we're going to be joined today by Ian the Pimp. And he asked if I was doing any kind of battles. And he wants to hang out with us while we do our PU Live. And I'm totally cool with that. Come join me. Come, join, what's the thing called? The little lobby, the game lobby, I guess you could call it. So I'm going to search for this. And I'll be right back because it normally does take a little bit. You guys know that already. So sit tight and we'll be back soon. And we're back. We got a nice battle. And hold on, let me just tell Ian quick that we're in one. Let's take a look at his team. I can set up my stealth rocks without a problem. And a very, very nice thing that I just noticed is area dose, which means that competitive Wigglytuff is going to have a lot of fun today. So I can just start off with the Kabrink. And if I can get Trick Room up, I should have nothing to worry about for the Pillow Swine. Wait, I totally just had a brain lapse. I forgot what I was even talking about. Alright, so Ariados is in. I'm going to set up my Stealth Rocks. Hopefully he's going to go for the Sticky Web first, because that's just going to make my team 10 times more happy. And he's not going to want to defog away the... Oh my god. Oh, this is going to be so much fun. Like, he's not going to want to defog because he has a Sticky Web up until he finds out that I'm actually running this Trick Room team. This is going to be fun. A competitive Wigglytuff is going to have a blast right off the bat. Oh, Toxic Spikes. I'm okay with that. That's not going to affect me too bad. Because since this is hyper-offensive, I am going to be very quick in and out, and the Toxic shouldn't bother me too much. The Pillow Swine might be my biggest problem. And look, here's Pillow Swine. I couldn't have gone any more perfect. And alright, I've talked about this plenty of times, on the fact that I want competitive Wigglytuff to just wreck things. Because now I'm going to be Specs and +2 because of the fall of speed, which actually makes me faster, and then I get the +2. And I'm going to lock myself into Dazzling Gleam because that's not resisted by anything on his team. So I will outspeed. He's going to have to go for Ice Shard, which is going to do absolutely nothing to us. And we'll be able to straight up sweep like half of his team right now. So he's forced to go for Ice Shard because there's no way he's outspeeded because of the Sticky Web. I'm so glad that you guys finally get to see what I've been talking about for like the last, I think it was like 2 or 3 sessions ago. When we see the Leavannies, I was like, oh, they're going to set up Sticky Web. And, oh, sorry for blowing into the mic, but like it's just going to be a massacre, if you will. Have you guys ever seen Django? Django Unchained, I think it is. He's not ready. He knows he has to save that. It's kind of like that movie. It's like, this is going to be Django in a nutshell. So there's already one. Anything that was or may have been focus sashed at some point is now not going to be because the Stealth Rocks are still up. And I still have 2 Trick Room setters in my Duosion and my Kecleon. And, yeah, no, this isn't going to survive either. I know it's not, because we're specs at plus, that literally puts us at like +3, and it doesn't resist. Yeah, destroyed. Just destroyed. But I do want to keep, like, I kind of want to keep Wigglytuff around, and it'd just be like a Wigglytuff sweep. But I'm trying to think what else is going to go, like, what is he going to want to go into? I don't. uh, Wigglytuff. He's literally like floored by this set. But after the Trick Room runs out, I am curious to see what he's gonna want to go into. Because if I can set up another Trick Room after this, Wigglytuff can literally just come in and destroy. So Jumpluff's gonna go down as well. I don't see it living this by any means. And he has to save the Piloswine if he wants to try and beat Fracture. So Wigglytuff is straight taking out half his team. He may want to go into the Ariados, which can pretty much threaten me out just for the fact that it's a poison type. He's gonna want to go into Electrode. Kecleon. I'm sure Kecleon could take a hit. The Fracture, I'm sure he's not going to want to deal with the Fracture because we do resist the electric typing. I think I'm going to switch into Fracture because we are going to resist the electric attack. If he wants to go into, or if he wants to Volt Switch and go into his Piloswine, I'm alright with that. He's just going to T-Bolt. That's not going to be enough. But he's Life Orb too, and 48 we should be able to. Oh, we have Facade as well. I still think Outrage does more, so I'm just going to go right for an Outrage. He may want to Volt Switch, because Thunderbolt may not kill, even though he is Life Orb, it is resisted, and we're still above. I don't know if that's a min or a max roll. Not really my concern. We are going to live it, and we're going to take the Electrode out, which is going to work beautifully, because now what we can do is we get a free switch into any of our Trick Room setters, which I'm going to go with Duosion, because the spikes are not going to affect us. Lock the game in. And I'm sure he can't kill us, because we do have very nice bulk, because we have our Eviolite. So, and after the Trick Room is set, he's going to EQ. That's not even going to do anything anywhere close to enough. So we could actually clean up with Erosion here. I can just go straight for an Energy Ball. That is going to be super effective. But I know that Piloswine is quite bulky itself. And could... Oh, he can't take that. Alright, so we could actually clean up with Erosion here. And a Psyshock is going to end the game, unless he has Sucker Punch, but it is unstabbed, and I don't think that Ariados has a great attack stat. So Psyshock should be able to clean up the game here. So yes, we will say good game to him. Yeah, Sucker Punch isn't going to be enough, and Psyshock will be enough to take him out. So that's going to be the first one down, and we're going to jump up to 1425, which is very nice. I do enjoy that. But I'm so excited that you guys finally got to see how I can work against a sticky web team, and how hold on, and how it can just run through. Let me just talk to him. And I'm just going to leave this up because I will talk to him. I'll keep. Um, uh, Alright, and while we're waiting for this, I'm going to search for another battle, and I'll be right back yet again, my friends. So, let me just pause it real quick. And we're back. We're back again. We have another team, and actually, the kid that we just battled, he might come and join us on our live laddering session as well. So, looking at this man's team, he has a lot of speed, which is actually really great for us. So we can go right into the Cabrink right off the bat, and if he wants to start off with any kind of sweepers, such as his Barbacle, we'll be able to kick that out right away. The Kecleon, I'm okay with that as well. I think I would want to. I have to see. I have to see what's more important first. Is it going to be the Stealth Rocks, or is it going to be the Trick Room? Because he may fake us out. I feel like Stealth. I'm going to go with Trick Room first. I feel like Trick Room is going to be more beneficial just because his team is so fast. He has the Sawsbuck, the Raichu. He's actually going to set up his Stealth Rocks. I have no problem with that. I didn't realize that Kecleon got Stealth Rocks. Now we may even get our free Stealth Rocks up here. So what's going to happen is he may attack us with Drain Punch, anything. All right, Drain Punch. That's fine with me. He's going to get kicked out. Raticate's going to come in, and he's going to be Toxic Orbed. And I can just go straight for an Explosion. He might protect to see what he's going to do, or he might switch out to something. All right, he's just going to leave this in. Raticate is going to go down, which is really nice because Raticate can be a humongous threat. I don't know if his Kecleon is going to be slower than ours. We are running a Brave Nature, but the cool thing about this is Kecleon kind of wrecks his team for the fact that it's super effective on the other Kecleon, it's super effective on the Sawsbuck, it's super effective on the Barbacle, and we have enough power to knock out Chatot, and the Raichu really can't touch us just because it's a special attacker. And our special bulk is like 120, base 120. So he's going to send out his Kecleon. I'm just going to go straight for a Drain Punch because he shouldn't be able to touch us. We are running a negative speed nature, so our Drain Punch should go first. And therefore we'll also turn into a Dark type. I mean, not a Dark type, a Fighting type, excuse me. And then his Drain Punch won't be doing much. Alright, cool. We'll just straight knock him out. We still have, what I need to be weary of is the Fighting typing against the Chatot, but the Trick Room is still up, so I don't have much to fear. But my concern is, oh, he's just gonna forfeit. Huh. Well, all right. I would have rather seen how that would have turned out, but that one, all right. So I wasn't, all right. Well, let me explain what I think would have happened for the rest of the battle. Okay, Raichu would have came in. We could have gone for a knockoff, changed our typing. We could have went for another Drain Punch, and I'm sure we would have lived one hit. I don't know what his set is, which is the unfortunate part. He may have been Specs. This thing is fast enough where it could run Specs here. And then I just would have had to get another Trick Room off, could have taken this out with whatever move at X amount of health I had left. The Drain Punch against the Barbacle, and even if he would have taken this out, we would have had like 3 rooms of Trick Room left. I could have gone into Wigglytuff, went up for Specs Dazzling Gleams. I could have went into Fracture and just straight Outrage. Like, as long as the Trick Room was up before the Barbacle had gotten a Shell Smash up, we would have nothing to worry about. And that's going to bump us up to 1433. And we're definitely going to get another battle in. So let me just pause this real quick. I'll search for another one, and I'll be right back. Bye. And we're going to get another battle in here. Let's take a look at his team. Once again, no Defogger, which is nice. So I will be able to get my Stealth Rocks up very quick. I see the Victory Bell. I see the Rapidash. I'm thinking Fire, or it could be a Sunting. but interested. He might start with the Golem. I feel like the Trick Room is going to be way more important. Because if he wants to go for Earthquake, we can get, that's fine. The Golem's going to be out. We can get the Trick Room up right away. And I can get my Stealth Rocks up real quick. Because I do want Stealth Drops. I want to break the Sturdy on the Golem. I also want to have it up against the Rapidash if he doesn't want to stay in. It's just going to be nice little damage throughout. So, oh, and he said Geo versus Sun. So I guess it's very obvious that I'm running a Trick Room team. And I'm assuming that I'm correct in the fact that he's going to be running a Sun team. So I feel like this one's going to be good. This should be a very good battle. His name is Bad Team Alt. If I've learned anything, then this guy's probably not bad. I'm just going to go straight up for an explosion. Yeah, I have nothing to fear here. I'm just going to go straight for the explosion. The throw. I just got to think of how much Trick Room I have to deal with. And oh, nice play. The explosion. I'm okay with that. I don't fear that too much. Because I do have my Trick Room up, and I will have 2 turns to go for a Choice Banded Outrage. Because I don't want to go into Wigglytuff yet. Not yet. Actually, what I could do is... I can go right into Duosion here. Yeah, Duosion looks like it's going to be my best bet because I can hit the Haunter for super effective damage. Even if it carries Sucker Punch, I'm probably the only person in the world that would ever put Sucker Punch on a Haunter. But I can go for Side Shock. He doesn't have anything that's going to resist it. The Kecleon is going to be hitting on the physical side. He has three things weak to Psychic. And I also have the Energy Ball to hit the Golem. The Kecleon is not going to be taking the Side Shock very well at all. I don't want the Sucker Punch to hit me. I do need to be careful. I'm going to go into Fracture, expecting his Sucker Punch or a Shadow. Or actually, you know what? No. I want to go into Wigglytuff instead. The Shadow Sneak would have been resisted. Not resisted. Excuse me. It would have been immune because it has a normal Fairy typing. That's what I should have gone into. Or I could have even gone to the Kecleon. I feel like I should be okay to just go straight for Outrages. He may want to go for a Sucker Punch. He's going to be Life Orbed. So Outrage, yeah, he's just going to sack this off. I believe I should be able to take any one hit from anything on his team, which I shouldn't be too worried about. Because I do resist the fire from the Rapidash. I should be able to take a hit from the Haunter. I don't know, I believe that the Golem and the Throw should be able to take a hit. Just because of their natural bulk. I don't know what kind of set his Golem is. And I know that the Throws normally run max HP, and they have a lot of HP. I think that they normally have, might be base 120. I think they usually run Adamant. I'm not sure what the speed is. They possibly may run Brave. But let's see, what does he want to go into? Because now he's faced up against a Fracture. He has no Fairy types, so he has to figure out how is he going to deal with this. And I guess going into the Throw would be his best option. I don't know who's going to outspeed. We are running negative, but I don't know what the difference in the speeds are. Fracture has base 68, I want to guess. Wow, that does so much. He's going to Ice Punch, and we're going to live that as well. And we don't get confused yet, so that means that either he's going to have to sack off his Throw, which is nice. I do like that. And the Kecleon's gone as well. And so throw is going to go down. All right. And now we're going to be confused. We're probably going to end up sacking off the fracture here, depending on what he goes into. So I'm thinking Duosion. Babbling on because I'm trying to figure out what I want to do here. It's still very important that I keep the Duosion because Duosion takes down 3/4 of what's left of his team. And the fact that it's full health means I can live any hit, and it doesn't look like anything on his team has priority, but I do know that Victory Bell does get Sucker Punch. It was like an old 4th gen move. Or like Move Tutor move or something. I know it only gets Sucker Punch like back then. And I know Haunter gets Sucker Punch, but as I said before, I'm probably the only person in the world that would ever think to put Sucker Punch on their Haunter. So now we got to see what he wants to do. And the fact that we lived the Ice Punch because it was unstabbed and I guess the bulk, we get to see what he wants to go into, which is going to be the Rapidash. Whatever it goes for, it's going to take us down. He's going to go for Flare Blitz. Okay. I want to go into Duosion. I want to set up the Trick Room as soon as possible. Flare Blitz, I'm hoping we could take it, even if it's a choice banded set, because I'm not seeing any kind of recoil. I want the Trick Room up. The only thing is that I don't really like is the fact that he has a Haunter, and Haunter completely walls the Bouffalon. Alright, whew. And now we should be able to sweep from here with Psyshock. But I know the Golem gets Sucker Punch as well now that I think about it. Does Poison resist? I'm just thinking to myself, does Poison resist Fairy typing? I know it's super effective against Fairy typing, but I don't know if it resists it. Just in case he doesn't go for Sucker Punch, I want to go for the Energy Ball. I'm pretty sure that he will. And then from here on out, I should be able to take him out with a Specs Dazzling Gleam. I know Sucker Punch is extremely obvious. Maybe he's thinking about bluffing it. Oh, maybe he did bluff it. Maybe he thought that we were going to switch out and go for... and he was going to go for Earthquake and totally destroy something. I can't just go for Psyshock here, as long as this doesn't have Sucker Punch. This was my fear before. Because I know that... Yeah. I guess he doesn't have any kind of priority on it. Sunny Day and Rocks. Yeah, that's gonna kill. I think that's how you spell Victory Bell. Victree, Victory Bell. And I will be able to go for a Psyshock. Even with the Trick Room up, that is going to be, as long as he doesn't have this Sucker Punch. And that's the only form that would be able to stop us right now. Oh wow, that guy was good. Yeah, I actually really enjoyed that one. Definitely that one had a lot of thoughts and things to deal with on that. But that's going to jump us up to 14:46. What's our time on this? 24. All right, 24 minutes. That's going to be good enough for me. Those were good battles right there. I'm really impressed with those, especially that last one. That one was great. Oh crap! What did I just say we were? 14:46. So I'm going to X this out on the ladder, 1446, before I forget. 1446. Wait a second, 1446. That's going to put us, oh wow, what? We just jumped up so much. That just put us at 1446 is going to put us at like number 14 or 15. So we jumped up to, wow, we jumped a lot. I'm really impressed with that today. I hope you guys enjoyed the 6th session where we have almost made the top 10 on the PU ladder. That is sick. That is so sick. This is the closest that I've ever been to being any kind of number 1 or top 10 to anything. So that's going to end up being today's PU laddering session. I hope you guys did enjoy this one yet again. As we slowly but surely, I forgot to tell that guy how to join. And slowly but surely make our way up the ladder yet again. So stick around for more Pokemon stuff, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.